Hello everybody, welcome back to Cloudy Cleric. I'm Oliver. Hi, hello. Today we're going to be doing a video that I'm actually kind of excited about because I was kind of genius for thinking of this idea. So in the past, people have asked me to do videos talking about the different Byler gates. If you've sent me an ask on Tumblr asking about a specific gate and I did not answer it, which I know a couple people did, it's because I didn't know a lot about the Byler gates. When a lot of the big gates were happening, October-ish, end of September, October-ish, I was in the mental hospital that week. I didn't have access to the internet, and I was confused, and I was too lazy to do research on them. But we are going to be doing a Byler gate tier list. So also, if you sent me an ask about a gate you wanted me to give my opinions on, I hope this answers your asks. Before this, I didn't know what a lot of these were. I'd heard the names before, but I didn't know exactly what the gate was. But for the purpose of this video, I have done research, and now I am an expert on all these gates I'm gonna go over. And I might make another one of these just because there's so many fucking Byler gates. So if I didn't go over a Byler gate you want to see me put in a tier list, then please comment below which gate you want me to cover. And it would be very much appreciated if you could also include a link to a post explaining that gate for me. Thank you. I will try to link the origin posts to these gates in the description, but some of the gates that I'm going to talk about were just so big, script gate, that there's not one post that I can just refer back to because so many people were talking about it. Oh, before I forget, thank you for 300 subscribers. When I hit 200 subscribers, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. And then I checked today, or no, it was last night, and I saw I hit 300 subscribers, and I was like, what the fuck? So thank you so much for subscribing, everybody. I'm glad that you're liking the content, and now we have 300 cool guys. So welcome to the cool guy gang. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for 300 subscribers because that's absolutely insane. I just sit down in my basement and I make these silly little Byler videos, so it's crazy that people actually like this. I'm like, whoa. It's not just me. Now that we're done with the boring intro, we can get into the actual video. So we have 9 different gates that we're going to go over, and I will explain some of them that I didn't know what they were before I started recording this. So I'll explain those ones. But I also have some special tiers. We have 5 tiers. So the best one you can get is foaming at the mouth. This isn't rated on how likely I think it is to happen. It's just how much I like your theory. Foaming at the mouth, crazy together. It was a 7 out of 20 because it's a 20-sided die. This one's just awkward airport hug and side glance. And then this one's just I don't even want to talk about it. So the first one is birthday gate. You can't really see the picture I included, but it's the little VHS recording of 11, and it has Will's birthday in the bottom. For birthday gate, it's so sad. It's I like angst occasionally, but I'm not one of those people that is foaming at the mouth for angst. So this is not a foaming at the mouth gate. But oh, it's so sad, but I don't want to believe it. I don't want it to be true. But the Duffers don't make mistakes. I think it's intentional, but god damn, that is so ooh. So this one gets crazy together because I like it, but it's so fucking angsty. The next one is Pocket Gate. From what I remember about reading about Pocket Gate was just that they were Mike's pocket always points to Will in important scenes. And they're oh, when's he gonna take his letter out of his pocket for Will that says love Mike? There are some gates on here where I'm just why was this a gate? Why? It's not terrible. It gets a 7 out of 20. This one, this is fame famous. This is like the one where no matter what part of the Byler community you're in, you know about this. This was way bigger than just Tumblr. It was big on Tumblr, but this was like Tumblr, Twitter, like everybody was talking about this. And this was the 8Flix Scriptgate thing that happened a little over a year ago. I'm pretty sure the anniversary was at the beginning of this month, so happy anniversary, Scriptgate. Scriptgate is actually what prompted me to start posting on Byler Tumblr. I had posted like sometimes about Byler like in March of 2022, but like I never got any like notes for anything, and it like generally like nobody really noticed any of my posts, and I thought they were embarrassing, so I deleted them. But then when Scriptgate started happening, everyone was so fucking unhinged and crazy that you could post anything on the Byler tag and it would get like 20 likes in like a minute, and you'd be like, what the fuck? And so that's actually what prompted me to start posting on Byler Tumblr. Was I was posting during Scriptgate being like, where the fuck is the script? I really want the script. And then people liked it, and I was like, oh, interesting. I'm gonna keep this going. Scriptgate, just because of like the cultural impact that Scriptgate had on the Byler community, I'm giving this a foaming at the mouth. I remember when we're like, guys, you have to give Nick some time. He's gonna upload the scripts. And then I remember the betrayal that we all felt when Stranger Writers on Twitter posted something like, oh yeah, if anybody's claiming that they have a leaked script, it's not leaked. We're gonna put out the scripts on our own. Like, I remember this whole thing. This lasted days. I would wake up and I'd be like, Scriptgate, is it out yet? I'd check. I remember. Okay, this one is Mikhail. Jesus Christ, that was so loud. This one was Mikhailgate. I knew about this one. I didn't have to research this one. It was because Enzo, apparently, I don't know if it's like true or not, or like if it's canon or not, but Enzo apparently has a son named Mikhail. And so everyone was like, oh my god, Russian, it sounds like Michael, like Will X Mikhail. And then it like turned into like, this is like a picture of Boris from The Goldfinch. Finn Wolfhard plays Boris from The Goldfinch. So then it like also like kind of turned into like Boris X Will. And then people were like, you guys are just obsessed with shipping Noah and Finn together, which it's like fine, but like, I don't know. I don't really see that argument. I mean, like, when something like the Finematic universe is like such a big deal, like I don't mind people who ship Richie and Will together, Richie from It and Will together. They have similar actors, and that's what connects the media to each other. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think this is any, like, RPF going on, like, any, like, real people shipping. Like, I don't see this. But this gate actually did prompt me to read a, like, Boris X Will fan fiction that I found on AO3. And it was pretty good, except, like, the ending. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. Spoilers if you haven't read this fan fiction. Like, Mike also confesses to Will, but Will's like, you're too late, I'm in love with Boris. And I was like, girl. It was, like, so, like, juicy, but, like, Byler's, like, my OTP, so, like, having them not get together can, like, crush my soul. But, like, I liked it. I thought it was a good fan fiction. It was interesting. But as for, like, Mikhailgate, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 20. I don't particularly like it. Like, I don't think my life would be any worse if the Mikhailgate never happened. So this one is Flickergate. This was a really popular gate that I actually had, like, no fucking clue what it was until I sat down to research this video. Like, this was, I would say Flickergate's, like, one step down from Scriptgate. But if you don't know, because I didn't know, Flickergate is where, in the first episode of Stranger Things, when Will confesses that he rolls the 7 and that the Demogorgon got him, and then Mike just kind of, like, stands there. I watched this episode last night, and people were like, it parallels what's going to happen in season 5, where Mike and Will are going to end up in the Upside Down together at the garage, and Will's going to confess his feelings to Mike then, like, he confesses that he rolled the 7 to Mike in the first episode. I think that, like, it's a cute theory. I don't think it's, like, super likely to happen. I don't know. The Duffers might see that it's on, like, somebody's already made that theory, and they might be like, oh, fuck, we can't do this now. It's another gate that, like, I was not, like, obsessed with when I figured out what it was a couple hours ago. It's not like a bad gate, I would say. I would say this gets a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 20, sorry, just for the reference because it was a 7. But, like, I like the theory. I don't think it's that likely to happen. But, like, I'm not crazy about it. Oh, this one, I don't know if I put the right picture of the right guy. And this was just, like, a random fucking thing that happened. It was called Background Guy Gate. I don't know if this is the right guy. But people were just, like, shipping Will with, like, this random background character in season 4. It was, like, a meme, and honestly, I wasn't a part of it, and, like, yeah, you get an awkward airport hug. This is the Possession Gate. Another person asked me about Possession Gate, and I didn't know what it was, but it's basically that, like, Vecna has been in Mike's mind for a while now, and he's possessed Mike for a while now, and I'm like, actually, that, like, makes so much fucking sense, and, like, I'm kind of like, this is the kind of angst I like. I don't like the angst where, like, Byler doesn't get together. I like the angst when it's, like, Mike being possessed by, like, Vecna and being, like, sad that he can't see Will. Oh, to my soul. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with Possession Gate, and if it comes out that it's Possession Gate, it's true, and, like, Vecna had been, like, low-key tormenting Mike for, like, since Will left. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on this. Okay, this goes to foaming in the mouth because, like, whoa, I love it. I love it so much. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to talk about this one. Okay, next we have Hosegate, which was a gate I didn't have to research because it was a very controversial and popular gate. It was actually the one gate that happened while I was in the mental hospital that I cared enough to research. And I've talked about the Hosegate, hose theory, whatever, in a different video, and I just mentioned, like, people are, like, fucking insane when it comes to the Hosegate sort of deal. Oh my god, my mom's calling me. Hello? Okay, we have to hurry this shit up. So if you're anti-Hosegate, like, people who are, like, pro-Hosegate, oh my god, will be like, oh, so teenagers can't think about sex. And if you're like, I don't know, it's this big thing. I just think it's dumb. This goes in the girl. This one goes in the girl. And then this is Lettergate, which you can barely see, but it was basically this tweet that the Stranger writers put out where it was a picture of, like, Hawkins, Indiana, November 6th, 1983, and it had, like, a supposed letter from Mike to Will, and it ended with love blank. The letter was kind of like, it had, like, dashes in it, like, it wasn't completely filled out. And when I saw this, like, my jaw dropped. Because, like, love Mike, like, for real canon, love Mike, like, I was shook. I was not ready for that. Oh, I don't know. How shook was I? I will say that, like, my heart dropped, so I'm gonna put it in foaming in the mouth. This is my tier list that I came up with for the different Byler gates. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna film the outro in a little bit after we get back from the movie theater. But yeah, this is how I rated everything. I don't know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please tell me in the comments. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video. Sorry if the lighting's weird. I just got back from the movies and we were gone for, like, a solid, like, almost 3 or 4 hours. If you're wondering, we saw the Haunted Mansion movie, because if you've seen my podcast that I have with my sibling, you should go check it out. You would know that I love the Haunted Mansion, so, like, maybe I'll do a video for that. Maybe I'll do it on the podcast. I don't know. I'll have to collect my thoughts, and then we'll see what goes down. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. If you love Stranger Things, especially Byler, please make sure to subscribe because it is my special interest and you'll become a cool guy. But if you want to become even more of an official cool guy, please feel free to check me out on Patreon where you can become an official cool guy. Anywho, that's going to be it. I think I say that like 5 times in the outro. That's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys in the next one, if my light would stop being fucking weird. Okay. Bye.